Hi guys, it's Brush here, and this video I'm showing you one of the puzzles, many puzzles found around the world of Tyria and Guild Wars 2, and this one was found in the World vs World map, just outside of Lowlands Keep, and you just go up the back of the keep, and you should come down the stairs. There'll be two lizard statues. You turn left, and there should be a little portal towards it there. So let's go through the portal and let's puzzle.
Nothing can bring me down.
Okay, this is the inside. It's pretty amazing, really. Just some big old open area, sort of a big cave, shall I say. And there's some clues, bits and bobs around, sort of help you what you do. It did take me a while to do, so I'll split it up into different clips for you, showing a few bad points of what I did, and I'll try to explain how to get through it. So right now, I just don't have a clue what I'm doing at this bit. Running up to the big beam of light, having a look around, seeing what's going on. It does look beautiful. The graphics in this game are amazing. So I click on the crystal and it sort of points me towards that little open area. I can't get around there, but I do see a golem walking up this ramp, and I notice that there is a little sort of walkway around the side of the wall. Head towards that, and there is some people there as well, so I mean it's got to be the right way. Luckily there's a lot of people doing this, so it was quite handy, so that I could just follow people and who generally knew what they were doing, so it was a bit easy for me. So I sort of had a guide to do it. So now I'm going to show you how to do it, just in case you get stuck. Okay, these dragon things normally shoot out fire and you've got to dodge them, but I guess it's been turned off. Around the map there's chains that you can turn different traps on and off, so I'm guessing if your team does sort of someone gets past it, they can turn off the trap for the rest of your team. So just running around the map here, following this person, because she seems to well, I'm not sure she knows what she's doing as much as me, but we're both trying to look around. There are spikes here, so I'm a bit wary, seeing what's going on. I mean, spikes normally hurt you. She makes a jump for the ledge, so I'll try to follow, but I'm pretty sure I'll fail this first jump. Oh, I didn't even jump there, so let's quickly just run back round. There's some stairs here. We'll try to get another go at this without failing. So jumping onto this ledge here, I accidentally double tapped and rolled off, so I did that quite a few times until I decided that I'm just going to turn off the double tap for evade and just set it for a button, because you'll end up just trying to move to keep yourself on things and double tapping it and jumping off, and plenty of times I did that, so I did decide to turn it off. So coming up to this bit, nice bit of water at the bottom to catch you if you fall. Let's try and get this done all in one. It's quite scary while you're doing it. You heard that splash there, someone's just obviously fallen down. As I said, it's sort of quite scary because you know that you get so far and you don't want to fall and die, or you don't want to fall and have to start all again. So it's quite fun as well. It gets the heart pumping. This did take me a little while to do the whole video, so I have cut it down into little clips for you, showing you each part, how to do it, and a couple of fails as well for some of the hard parts that I had trouble with. So I've just finished coming out of that well and trying to look where to go now. And from what I can remember, this bit did take me a little while to do because it was quite hard. Now on this bit you've got to be careful because out of there comes massive boulders, and the trap wasn't activated then, but if it does, these boulders follow you down, so I'm guessing you've got to run into this little bit to avoid them, and just basically try not to get crushed by these big old boulders that are chasing you. Right, trying to jump to that, I foul. I always fail my first jump. It was terrible. Start that one again. So, onto the spikes. On the next one, spikes do come up from the ground and stop you, but luckily someone's turned off the trap now, and I didn't get caught by it. But I popped swiftness anyway, so I can quickly jump it just in case it is on, and quickly get through. That's what I was talking about earlier with the fires coming out of the dragon's mouths. You just got to evade to dodge the damage from the fire. There's a few people over there that have made it through these parts. Popping swiftness again to try and make the jump, and I'll make it. I did figure out a little while after that swiftness really does help, so if you have got any swiftness abilities, try use them, but sometimes it's not so good. Pop it there, and well, I just kind of fouled that jump. Let's do that again. This bit was quite hard because of the unevenness of the ground. You're sort of like right on the edge, and it was quite scary, and I think I did just fall off a couple of times and have to go around and do that whole thing again from the boulder part, which was a pain, but I did it eventually. It does take some time, but it is fun while you're doing it, so if you've got the time to spend to do these puzzles, they're good fun. So we're just jumping from ledge to ledge now, making my way up to the next bit. Oh, not before making an epic foul. Okay, these are the chains that I was speaking about earlier. There's the boulder, the dragon, sort of tells you in the spikes. So if you activate the chains, they'll activate the different traps. Did I actually pull that one? I'm not sure if I did, but I kind of realised that's how you turn them on and off, and that's how you sort of help out your friends or troll. There can be some trolls waiting there just trying to ruin your game. So I'll just make an epic foul jump here. I sort of have second thoughts about the jump, tried to go back, but I was just too far over the edge and just flopped to the floor. Terrible that was, but I had to do the whole thing again, and that was a pain in the arse to get all the way up there. So I was a bit more careful with this bit this time, making sure I didn't fall, because I didn't want to do that whole thing all over again. It was long and it was hard because I didn't just do it every time. I fouled and it took me ages. Now this bit was really amazing. Down that dark tunnel, it is pitch black and you cannot see a thing. You can just see your character. Now I tried to do this. I did see the torches on the wall, but I didn't think you could do anything with them. I tried to do this just using spells and abilities to light the way, but you couldn't do it. You had to get the torches. I eventually found out that you have to get these torches on the wall, and you can only see a small area around yourself while you're doing this whole thing. And right now you've got stab, you've got throw torch, and you've got burn the fire around your area, and it all gives you vision. So throwing the torch was the best one. So as you can see, other people got torches and you can see their light and their vision, but it's quite hard. So you just fell there, it's just pitch black. I did this a few times, so I kind of got used to what I was doing on this bit. I was a bit wary about throwing the torch at first because I thought if I throw the torch, am I going to lose it? But you don't. Them bits you have to evade because they'll shoot you and knock you off, as you saw there. And that one, that was a pain in the arse. And there's another one of these later on that was really annoying. Right, let's get better around doing that again. So, as I was saying, when you throw the torches, you don't lose the torch, which is good, because I was scared that I wouldn't be able to use the torches anymore, get halfway through, throw a torch and lose it. So here we go. Let's try to do the dodge evade. This guy gets caught. I evade. The rest of them nearly fall off. I'm pretty much off the edge there. So throwing the torches to light my way to see where I've got to go. That poor guy in front of me, that thief, using his bow to light the way. He didn't realise that he could use torches, and I spoke to him later on and said, why aren't you using the torches? And he thought that because he was a thief he couldn't use them, and I told him that they're just a usable object in the world. They weren't an actual type of weapon. And he eventually went and got the torches, and it helped him a lot, and he was quite appreciative of it. So if you see people struggling and you know what you're doing, help out. I mean, you'd like the same with you. You'd like people to help out if you were struggling, so try to do the same to other players. Because these things are time consuming. I've broken this down into a 20-minute video for you, but it took me about 3 hours to get through with all the failing, and it was good fun though. So continuing to throw torches to light my path, make sure I can see where I'm going. And you can't set fire to the spider webs, but that would have been cool. This part was scary because you had a beam, you couldn't see anything, you don't know where it ended, where the next thing began, if there was any traps, and it was just like I had to keep stopping to throw the torches just to make sure I ain't going to get myself like knocked off or fall off, because it was a long way to run back up. You had to do that whole part I just showed you all over again just to get back to this point. Once you fall, that's it. And this is what happened, I did fall. See, we've got another one of these shooting arrow things just ahead. Yeah, that was painful, that fall. I had to do it all over again. Lighting my way. Those fire arrows that come out, I thought, right, I'm going to evade these, I know what to do. So I jumped, I evaded, lovely job. Didn't realise there was a second lot there. I ended up falling. I was so mad. I was like, why didn't I just keep evading? But it happens. So now I know this time that I can do it, because I know what's coming. But a little shock for me. Evade, evade. Oh no, there's another one. I got hit by the last one, but luckily I had swiftness on, so I did manage to evade. Only get hit and I didn't die. Or didn't fall off, shall I say. So this bit was just really good. I loved it. The mechanics of throwing the torches and lighting your path were just amazing on this game, on this puzzle as well. And I'm just excited to see what other puzzles and what they can do with it as well. It's just gonna be really good. I mean, if there's a group of you doing it, you can work together to try and get everyone through it, turn the traps off. You know, it's just gonna be it's good. It's a different part of the game instead of like with WoW, where you just, when you get bored, you sit in Orgrimmar or you sit in Stormwind and you just do nothing and waiting. With this, you can be like, oh, I'm bored now. Let's try and find a puzzle. Let's try and find this to do. Let's try and find that. There's just so much to do in this game. And I mean, with the usable items, these torches aren't weapons, they're just something that you can use while you're just playing through. You pick them up, you can use them to light your way through this puzzle, probably light your way through dungeons and tunnels and stuff like that. Okay, so I've finished the pitch black fire part, along with my thief friend there that I was helping out. And that part was just really fun. So on to the next part, whole new area. Noticed some guys running around, jumping around the edges. Thought, right, well, it's easy. Now I know what to do because he's doing it, so I'll try to follow. Jumping around on the lights. Fall down, and this part, it was a little bit easier than the others. It only took me a little while to get through this part. But in those cages, you've got different monsters. Now, I just thought that they were,
centaur.
because they're not aggressive, they haven't got their red name. I just thought they were there for show, sort of like just part of the map. But you see later, which is what I assume happens, that you can actually release them. Jumping around the outside anyway, on the lights, on the rocks, popping swiftness when I can. Trying to get through it. This bit, unfortunately, fall down. It's quite hard, but getting around it again, I managed to do it the next time. Don't want to see me trying it again, so I'll just skip this. Okay, these boulders as well, they're pretty cool. They're used around the map that I didn't actually find a use from this in this puzzle, but around the map you can drop the rocks onto, say, buttons to keep them held down for you to make your way through gates or deactivate traps. They've probably got some use for them, but I didn't find anything there. So this is what I was talking about with the traps. I did see the chains and I thought, oh, I wonder what the chains do. So didn't see anything for them to do, so I pull them and I realised, whoa, I just released a load of level 82 mobs there. So I type in oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just trying to see what was happening, but yeah, so you can troll in that sense. Now if that guy falls down, he's probably going to get himself killed, so sorry mate. Gives him more incentive to get the puzzle completed though, doesn't it? Right, on this bit it took me a little while to find out where I was going, but I'm nearly at that crystal, so find out that we've got to go this way. So turn the recording back on and show you what you've got to do. So from coming up those stairs, you turn right to this little dome. Up this, up to the dome you go. Jump onto the rocks, get yourself around. There's the sound effects of falling rocks in the background if you can hear it. It's just, the sound effects are amazing in this game. Everything's brilliant. I'm really happy about this game. I think it's made really well. Lots to do. So there's more spike traps here. Seeing there's a lot of spikes and stuff everywhere, I don't know what I'm going to hit. Luckily it's all been done before, so I can't really show you. I'm guessing that the boulders are to turn off the spike traps if you make it through, but I don't know. People have turned the traps off. I don't know where you can turn them on or off, so I can't show you that, but all I know is that I got through that bit with ease. There's nothing to stop me, and just jumping ledge to ledge now. Once again, there's more fire things, so obviously someone's turned these off, or there might be a boulder on a button to keep them turned off. I think maybe that's where, yeah, the chains may be where the traps are turned on and off. So I'll just leave him. I don't want to troll anyone else. looking for my way to go. This looks pretty good. Fire coming out. Gonna try dodge the fire, but it just doesn't come along. Accidentally hit another button there, luckily. Otherwise I probably would have been knocked off, but it's not far to jump back if I do fall. Jumping around the rocks to try and finish this off as you do. And I've finally completed it. So at the top there is a chest. As I said before, there's been plenty of people up here doing it, so I don't know what's to come. I just get a pistol, but I'm sure it's only beta here, so I'm sure there's loads more stuff they can add. I think there could be there's like strong mobs that you have to kill that give you good loots. The big chest here that probably gives you better loots, but instead I find a pistol and someone just chilling out in the box there. No idea what he's doing. Maybe he's loot, I don't know, or he wants to be loot. But that is it. That's the completed puzzle. And just take a look and just have a look what I've done. There's the crystal that we looked at from the start. It was a long way up and we got all that way around. You've seen it in 20 minutes. It took me a good 3 hours or so to do with all the fails, but the graphics are amazing. And once you're done, here's the portal, and you just run back through it and you end up at the start of the World vs World area. So this has been Let's Puzzle with me, your host Brush, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be trying to find as many puzzles that I can around here. On the 28th of August the game is released, and I'll be trying to show you as many as I can in my series of Let's Puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'm going to add a sped up clip with music in the description, so if you like that then and you want to see it sped up, take a look at that one. Thanks for watching and subscribe to see more.